Right, we're on our way Wembley then, Gaffer. What are your thoughts on the game?
Thought game plan again was implemented to perfection with the players today. Difficult place to come, long trip, pitch very difficult to play on.
Long grass, wasn't it?
Long grass, probably looked like it never been rolled in a million years.
Should be used to that, shouldn't we?
Hostile crowd, but perfect away performance. Yeah. Shape, apart from a couple of little slips, a couple of miscommunications, but I thought it was, like I said, perfect away performance. But look, the threat on the counter attack since we've changed, gone back to basics. You know, last week at Stockton, I thought we was well worthy of a point, maybe three. We've gone back to being solid in R2B, 1 goal conceded in the last 2 games. Yeah. But looking a massive threat on the counter attack. That's the pleasing thing. I mean, Metz has got to take a lot of credit for that, for being an ex-striker and still doing a bit, but he's worked solidly after 2 weeks on our final third work, and you can see it coming to fruition. You know, our entries into the final third were high, and obviously Wellesley, captain, leading from the front, and two excellent
you've got to talk about his goals, haven't you?
The second one's a worldie, isn't it? I mean,
first one wasn't bad.
First one's a great strike, but I expect that of Wellesley. You know, we've worked.
It's hard work though, wasn't it? He worked hard to get the ball back.
Yeah, well, that's his job. You know, he's a striker. We defend from the front now. You know, we have 2 10s sitting off, and you know, making the pitch, or half of the pitch, hard to break through. Don't want to get broke through the lines or slide. And you know, when we've got a certain way of playing now, which is seriously threatening on the counter. We've got pace, we've got strength, we've got quality. But his goals were worthy of winning any football match.
Yeah, I would say the second goal.
His first one's a great strike. The second one's just, if it's in the Premier League, you're getting on replay, aren't you? All the time.
Every week for the next 20 years.
Yeah, and that's his vision. That's his. But when you work hard, I say it to all the players: when you work hard, you get what you deserve, and the harder you work, the more lucky you get. But that's not a lucky performance today. That's a proper backs against the wall, away from home, all the way to Liverpool, tough place. We've won the game 2-0.
It was a 13-man performance as well, because of 2 substitutes. Great to see Tyler back, of course, but Dev Morton, very different player to Peter Cruz, just slotted in.
Them two have been excellent. You know, they offer us a different dimension. Want to be here, want to train. We've got a group now that all want to be here, all want to do what we've expected of him, is hard work. We had 3 or 4 players that you could tell it was all about them. We've had to move them on, and got to be committed. When you're committed Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, you get results. In the last 2 performances, we've had a team that's wanted to be here, wanted to work hard, wanted to listen, set traps, and you know, we've won 1 game and we've drawn the other game. But I want to speak about the 2 Grimsby lads. You know,
been brilliant.
Jazz has been outstanding, and the work ethic that Louis showed.
He set up Brad's goal, hasn't he?
Yeah,
it was his work that got him.
It's his work that got the goal. But then obviously last week he got the assist as well. So yeah, but Jazz, you know, he's defending like a man. Yeah. Left back, left side, centre half, half time, excellent. Reads the game well. There was one where they've actually got in with a great pass. Jazz has got on the overcover and read it really well. So I mean, he's reading the game well. But delight for everyone at the football club. Great to get through to the next round of the trophy, and hopefully we get a decent draw.
Well, before we go though, it's going to be chest pains just starting this sentence. But we've got to say a word, haven't we, for the linesman over there? Because we must be the only team that's gone 1-0 down and then won 2-0. And the linesman, he's a very young man, and he's come across.
I've not got a clue. I'm lost for words today. I think the referee.
He spotted that our lad hasn't touched it. And
the referee, to be fair today, he's even dyed his hair the same colour as their kit. I mean, come on. It was the linesman this side.
Obviously a Frickley fan.
The linesman this side agreed with the referee, which he's got in the way of a pass for us on a counter attack. So he's given a drop ball, dropped it straight to them, got in his scores. One for the opposite linesman. So it's one linesman disagreeing with the other 2, and lucky enough for us, it gives us it goes back to 0-0. Then we go and win the game. But they're the looks you need. We've worked really hard. We've worked really, really hard, and when you work hard, you get lucky. And we've got lucky today. So it's not a lucky performance. It's a proper away team performance, and it's the first time this season I've been able to name the same 11 2 consecutive games. And you think we've gone from a total different side now to what it was when we won 4 out of the first 5.
Brilliant.
So that's credit for every single person in that changing room, and delighted for them, because they're the ones that have to put the work in, train hard Tuesday, Thursday. So yeah, delighted we've got round to.
Well then, last question: who do you fancy next round?
I'm not bothered. I just want us to get a decent draw.
Would you rather have home or away?
We're good away, aren't we? Since I've been in the club, our away performances have been excellent.
Nice little trip to Workington, something like that.
Anywhere. To be honest, it's just nice to get a bit of money into the football club. They do everything for us. So yeah, delighted to get through.
Superb. Brilliant.
Cheers, boys. Thanks a lot.